Hello everyone. This will be our 12th video on how to integrate for sales directors multi-agent systems with AI to make their job easier.
Hi. In the previous video, we saw how the multi-agent system detects tasks and hands them over to people to execute manually. Today, I want us to talk about the second option of the hybrid model, the one where the AI works autonomously, but the important decisions go through a human. How is that structured? What does it look like in practice?
Very good question, because this option is one of the most balanced and most used by companies that already have a certain degree of operational maturity and deep internal knowledge. In this model, the multi-agent system acts autonomously. It analyzes large volumes of data, proposes actions, aggregates information from different departments, and is able to identify both opportunities and risks in advance. However, it does not act on its own. It presents possible decisions to a human insider who knows the company and is the one who finally chooses which path to follow.
In other words, the AI proposes, but does not impose. The human has the last word and maintains control.
Exactly. The system does the most complex and technical work. It analyzes thousands of variables, cross-checks information from multiple sources, detects patterns or anomalies, and in the end, it offers a set of options for action. For example, customer A has a high probability of abandonment. What do you prefer to do? Send an improved quote. Schedule a loyalty call. Take no action for now. And you, or someone on your team with experience and context, makes the final decision based on customer knowledge, internal policy, or even professional intuition.
And what type of people within the company usually assume this supervision? Is it always the same profile or can it vary?
It depends very much on the structure and culture of the company. It can be a commercial or key account manager in operations or O&M manager someone in business development or business intelligence or even the CEO if you want to maintain direct visibility into important strategic decisions. What is critical is that the person has a deep understanding of the business, has a thorough knowledge of the processes, and is able to assess the impact of each decision.
That seems very logical to me. Because AI can see data and patterns, but it doesn't know the internal politics, the history with that customer, or certain nuances that only someone with experience can pick up on.
Absolutely. And that's what makes this option so powerful. It takes full advantage of the quantitative analysis of the AI without losing the qualitative vision provided by the human. It's an effective collaboration where both complement each other.
And how are these options presented to the supervising human? Is it complicated to manage them?
No, on the contrary. Very visual dashboards are designed to facilitate decision-making. These panels can include recommendations sorted by area, sales, customers, operations, finance, etc. Priority, or urgency of each alert or opportunity. Confidence level of the system in each suggestion, for example, an 85% probability of success. Estimated impact of each action, such as, it is estimated that this action can increase retention by 12%. In addition, if the volume is high, weekly or daily reports can be generated for the responsible person to review and make group decisions, gaining efficiency without losing control.
And are those decisions then recorded in the system, and are they used for anything other than tracking?
Yes, they are automatically recorded. And not only do they serve as history, each decision made is analyzed and used to retrain the system. In this way, the strategic coordinator agent and the other agents involved learn your team's criteria, adapt their recommendations, and become progressively more aligned with your management style.
And can this be adjusted over time? I mean, can we start with more human supervision and then automate more decisions as we feel comfortable?
Of course, that is precisely the advantage of this modular approach. Many companies start with comprehensive monitoring to gain confidence in the system, and as they see that the recommendations are successful, they progressively delegate. For example, they can automate repetitive tasks such as sending follow-up emails, generating automatic reports, or even renewing contracts within certain pre-validated margins.
What if the supervising person leaves or changes position? Is the accumulated learning not lost?
No, because the system records everything: decisions, selected reasons, patterns of behavior. So when a new person comes in, he inherits that knowledge. In addition, you can make an orderly transition. The new supervisor accesses the history, sees the previous criteria, and can start supervising with a solid foundation from day one. The knowledge is institutionalized and does not depend on one person.
I like this approach. Because I don't have to let go of control, but I also don't have to be looking at every single thing all day. It allows me to grow without losing the helm.
Exactly. This modality is ideal if you already have experienced key people, and you want the AI to act as an enhancer of their capability, not a substitute. It's a natural evolution of human-machine collaboration. And if you like, in the next video, we'll talk about the third hybrid option, specialized external supervision, where someone outside your organization helps you make decisions from a more strategic, objective, and sometimes disruptive viewpoint.
This is another option that I would also like to explore. I would like to get in touch with someone to start implementing this option in the company, but in another department. Can you provide me with the contact of a person?
You can contact our expert Antonio Fresco Navacarata via LinkedIn. He will guide you through the process and will be able to clarify any other doubts you may have. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to be more informed about how artificial intelligence can help improve sales managers' functions.